We want to say thank you, because without you, they may not all be here today. So thank you very much. As faculty, we rejoice in the accomplishments of these students. It's our honor to see them learn and develop and to reach their goals of becoming a registered nurse. And while we see them accomplish these things, it helps feed our passion for what we do. So today, as we celebrate their accomplishments, we know that this is not the end, but this is actually the beginning of their nursing career. These graduates are going to go on to touch many lives as they take their career journey. And healthcare is ever-changing, and there is definitely lifelong learning to keep current, but many of these graduates are going to go on to advanced jobs, academic degrees, become future leaders, and we expect that they're going to be positive impacts on the nursing profession. So on behalf of the university and the nursing program, we like to celebrate your success. So I want to be the first to say congratulations. So next I want to introduce Carrie Kuhar. She's the SNAS Vice President, and SNAS is the Student Nurses Organization of Zanesville.
Before I introduce our professors, I want to say how much they've shaped us, not just into future nurses, but into people who can think critically, care deeply, and keep going even when we're running on 2 hours of sleep and sheer determination. They've shared their knowledge, patience, and encouragement at every step, and also survived teaching us through our caffeine-fueled meltdowns, post-clinical zombie stares, the occasional, wait, is that on the exam? Panic. And they've endured endless questions that started with, this might be a dumb question, but it's my honor to introduce the fearless leaders who taught us, guided us, and somehow didn't run away after that first skills lab. Please stand as I call your name. Eric Bell. Michelle Crabb. Susan Dowell. Cheryl House. Leslie Lucas. Teresa Pullen. Pamela Sailover. Stacy Sweet. Christy Watson. And Caleb Wilkins. And now the SNAS president, Crystal Scheffler.
Our next speaker is someone that has always kept classes interesting and was never afraid to ask the challenging questions. She encouraged each and every student to keep persevering and remind them that there is light at the end of the tunnel. She has a very uplifting personality and had faith in others when they did not have it in themselves. Please welcome our student speaker, Deborah Blackburn.
Crystal. Good afternoon, family, and friends. My fearless, dedicated, strong, and compassionate classmates. It is an honor to speak before you today. While Commencement celebrates our academic success, this ceremony is different. This moment is personal. It marks the transition from nursing students to nurses, ready to serve, advocate, and care at the highest level. After countless hours of study, clinical rotations, lab hours, sleepless nights, and numerous sacrifices, both big and small, we have reached this milestone. We chose a path that is not for the faint of heart, because what lies ahead is one of the most challenging, demanding, and meaningful professions in the world. We will be entrusted with lives, called to comfort the fearful, advocate for the voiceless, and stand beside people during their most vulnerable moments. Nursing school has taught us far more than vital signs and pathophysiology. We have learned the importance of empathy, resilience, and the power of being fully present. We owe immense gratitude to those who have helped us along the way, to our instructors and clinical preceptors. Thank you for holding us to the highest standards, challenging us and sharing your wisdom. Professor Wilkins, you welcomed us to OUZ not just as an instructor, but as a mentor. You have been a champion for our success and a pillar of the program. Your guidance, whether it was avoiding vibrational machinery with a Raynaud's patient or learning life lessons from Grandma Sally, will stay with us forever. Professor Poland, your open door and always being available to talk were almost as valuable as your creative resourcefulness. You reminded us to recap needles, save used bandages for future use, or my personal favorite, stretching one Foley catheter kit across 4 semesters, 3 skill checkoffs. These moments carried us through. To our families and loved ones, you have been our foundation. You believed in us when we doubted ourselves. Listened patiently to our nursing stories filled with abbreviations like ARDS, ARF, ATI, C. diff, CHF, NCLEX, and encouraged us every step of the way. This achievement is also yours. To my classmates, my nursing school family, we have walked this path together. We celebrated our first successful IVs, supported each other through difficult days, and managed life's big moments, engagements, pregnancies, illnesses, and loss. We endured 21 hours of NCLEX prep over 3 days to realize it could all be summed up into 4 words. What'll kill 'em first? As we step into this new chapter, we do so in a world that is recovering from pandemics, battling chronic illness, confronting mental health crisis, and working to overcome healthcare inequities. We are prepared. We have the knowledge, the heart, and the strength. We must remember the power of a kind word, a gentle touch, or a listening ear. Our role is to see the whole person, not just the diagnosis, and to promote both healing and wellness. There will be long, difficult days, but there will also be moments of profound joy. The smile of a recovering patient, the gratitude of a family, and the quiet pride of knowing you make a difference. We all arrived at the Zanesville campus with a sense of purpose. Some were inspired by family members in the field, while others drew inspiration from life experiences or career changes. Regardless of the path, we answered the same call, and together we completed one of the most challenging yet rewarding journeys of our lives. The nursing pin we received today carries a long, proud tradition. It symbolizes service, dedication, and the trust our communities place in us. It's more than a keepsake. It is a daily reminder of the compassion, competence, and integrity that define our profession. By wearing it, we affirm our commitment to lifelong learning and to caring for each person with dignity and respect. The nursing pin is more than just a symbol. It embodies a promise. Many of us come from the same rural towns, small communities, and suburban areas across Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia that we will serve. We are uniquely positioned to provide care where it is most needed and often most undervalued. We will face long shifts, heavy workloads, ethical dilemmas, and emotional strain. But we will also witness resilience, healing, joy, and grace. We will make a difference. No matter where we go, we will carry the nursing foundation of Ohio University with us, the knowledge, the skills, and the heart of a bobcat. Florence Nightingale said, "I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took any excuse." We understand that mindset now. Nursing demands accountability, courage, and humility, and we are up to the challenge. But let us be honest, it's not just about passing exams. We have been preparing for the lives we will touch, the hand we will hold as a patient takes their last breath, the reassurance we give a new mother in labor, the calm we bring to an emergency room, and the dignity we protect in everyone we care for. We will remember that every patient is someone's parent, child, sibling, or friend. Remaining humble, eager to learn, and committed to growth, not only in clinical skills, but also in compassion. As we prepare to receive our pins and light our candles, we reflect not only on what we have accomplished, but also on who we have become. We are nurses who understand that care extends beyond a diagnosis, that listening is as vital as intervention, and that our presence can be a source of healing. The lamp symbolizes those who keep vigil over the sick. It reflects our readiness to practice based on science and ethics, and our commitment to care for each person in their uniqueness with knowledge and compassion. It means being the eyes of the blind, the hands for the weak, the comfort for the grieving, the protector of the vulnerable, and the advocate for those without a voice. It affirms that we are prepared to serve as role models of the nursing profession. Would the class please rise? Recite the nurse's pledge that's been handed out to you with me. In fellowship with the nurses present here, with respect and gratitude for those who have served before me, and in faith with those who will follow, I make these promises. I dedicate myself to nursing as a healing profession. I will apply the science and art and mastering to enhance functioning, relieve suffering, and foster wholeness and integrity of being, whether a cure is expected or not. I will honor the nurse-patient relationship as the foundation for healing and engage fully in it, while maintaining boundaries that respect privacy and foster trust. I will uphold the ethical principles of beneficence, non-malfeasance, fidelity, and veracity, protecting the patient's right to autonomy and seeking justice for everyone in my care. I claim the same duties and rights for myself as part of our shared humanity. I will collaborate with all team members to provide the highest quality care, responsibly assuming and delegating tasks while observing, assessing, and evaluating the patient's response to guide and modify the care plan as needed. I will use technology thoughtfully, always remembering that I am the primary, ultimate safeguard for the patient's safety. I will defend planet Earth as our home, recognizing that access to fresh air, clean water, sunlight, nutritious food, and companionship is a fundamental right and essential for both our collective and personal well-being. I will advocate for social justice and equity, oppose systems that perpetuate disparities and structural inequalities, and work to recognize and eliminate my own implicit biases. I will hold onto the hope. and I will hold hope to others. Above all, I will heed the words of our sister, Florence Nightingale. Live life while you have it. Life is a splendid gift. There is nothing small about it. To the Ohio University Zanesville class of 2025, congratulations. May your hands bring healing. May your hands bring healing, your voice bring comfort, and your light shine brightly wherever you serve. Wear your pen proudly. It reflects your courage, sacrifice, and journey. Let it remind you daily that we are the light in the dark. We are the calm in the storm. We are nurses. Thank you.
I don't know who picked me to follow up after Deb, but thanks a lot. Good afternoon. My name is Bella Eubanks, and I have the privilege of serving as the treasurer of the SNAS committee for our nursing class. Today, I have the honor of introducing our keynote speaker. This person I'm about to introduce is truly a crowd favorite. He never fails to make us laugh with his hilarious stories about his wild grandma, is always ready to lend a helping hand, and reminds us that there's no such thing as a dumb question. His encouragement, humor, and wisdom have left a lasting mark on each and every one of us. Speaking for everyone here, I can say we are better nurses and better people because of his guidance. We truly wouldn't be where we are today without his support. So without further ado, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome our Assistant Clinical Professor of Nursing and this afternoon's keynote speaker, Professor Caleb Wilkins.
Good afternoon, everyone. Graduates, family, friends, colleagues, and honored guests. Your graduates have asked that I give them one more lecture before they leave this place that I hope by now they have learned to call home. Today we gather to celebrate a milestone that is much more than accumulation of coursework, exams, and clinical hours. It is a celebration of your transformation from students learning the language of nursing to professionals prepared to speak for the voiceless, comfort the suffering, and stand steady. Throughout your nursing education, you've been tested not just in knowledge, but in heart. You've juggled lectures, clinical shifts, late nights of studying, managed being a family member and a coworker. You've cared for patients while also caring for your children, partners, aging parents, and your own physical and mental health. You faced the weight of difficult days, days when compassion felt heavy, the expectations felt endless, and yet here you are. That is resilience, not the absence of struggle, but the courage to keep going despite it. Resilience in nursing isn't about never bending. It's about knowing that you can bend without breaking. It's about drawing strength from the lessons learned in every challenge, every mistake, and every small victory. It's about remembering that when you are depleted, the best care you can give your patients begins with the care that you give yourself. There will be days ahead when the demands of this profession will press against you. You will feel the pull of long hours, the ache of witnessing suffering, and the weight of decisions that matter. In those moments, I hope you remember to be present, not just for your patients, but for yourself. Be present enough to notice the look of relief when you enter a room, the squeeze of a hand that you've comforted, the quiet gratitude of a family who knows you've done all you could, and be present enough to notice when you need a pause, a breath, or a moment of stillness to keep your own compassion alive. The truth is, nursing is not simply a career. It's a calling, but it's also a journey you cannot walk well if you neglect your own well-being. Resilience, challenge, and presence are not just ideals, they are survival skills for this work, and they will carry you through the hardest and most uplifting moments of your practice. Graduates, today, we honor not just what you've achieved, but who you've become. You are healers, advocates, educators, and leaders. You are proof that strength is built in the trenches, that hope is nurtured by perseverance, and that the art of nursing is as much about humanity as it is about medicine. As you go forward, carry with you the pride you feel today, the lessons that shaped you here, and the unshakable belief that what you do matters. And when the road feels steep, remember, you have already overcome so much to stand here now. Congratulations, we are proud of you, and today the world gains not just new nurses, but new beacons of light in a world that desperately needs them. Thank you, and welcome to the profession.
Thank you, Caleb. I think I have the right to call you that now. And thank you all for being here with us today to help us celebrate this long-awaited achievement of graduating nursing school. My name is Nicole, and I am the SNAS secretary. It's a pretty important job. It's not. I have the honor of introducing the professor who has been by our side through every skills checkoff. She is the greatest actor I know and the most enthusiastic person of all of the professors here, Teresa Pullen.
I am very grateful for this honor to be the Master of Ceremony, in which this is the time we have all waited for, in which we will be calling out each student's name for the pinning. And for this process, we will go row by row, and the students will line up to this side of the stage. And when you see your student come forth, then the pinners can line up on this side of the stage. Once again, the students here, the pinners come to that side. And then what we'll do is I'll call your name. You will come together on the stage in front of the podium here. You will go ahead and do your pinning in front of the podium. Andrew, our photographer, is going to get a photo of you, and then I'd like you just to turn so he could grab a photo of you with your pinner separate. This is all about you, so take your time there, come across the stage safely. Family, I will call your name and we'll proceed forth there. All right, if the first row would come forward, you're gonna come to the left. And the pinners for these students, if you would line up on this side of the stage. When you are done and exiting the stage, you will exit to this side of the stage and then find your seat once again. All right, we will begin with Darylyn Atter, pinned by her mother, Shelley Atter. Nursing school has been a series of highs and lows for me. I would not be standing here today without my amazing support system. Thank you, Mom, Dad, and the rest of my family for your unwavering love and support through these 2 years. Thank you to my fiance for standing by my side and encouraging me every step of the way. Lastly, thank you to all of the wonderful friends I have met along this journey. We did it, guys. Taylor Bardal, pinned by her boyfriend, Wyatt. I would like to thank my family, friends, and instructors for all their support. Wyatt, thank you for pushing me through the hard days and celebrating me on the best ones. And to my mom, you've got the best seat in the house, and I know you've been watching over me every step of the way.
Right here, guys.
Deborah Blackburn, pinned by her husband, Tony Dunphy. Thank you to my amazing husband and family for your unwavering support on my second journey in life. I am grateful to the instructors and staff at Ohio University Zanesville for your guidance through the ADN program. To my classmates, may you continue to carry the lamp with purpose and pride. Annie Bosson, pinned by her aunt, Amy Bosson. To my favorite people, thank you for sticking by me through every sleepless night, dramatic meltdown, and sorry, I can't, I have to study moment. I especially want to thank my mom and dad. None of this would have been possible without your love, sacrifices, and endless support. To my brother, Jaden, thank you for answering every 2 a.m. call with the patience of a saint. And to Josie, my very best friend, thank you for believing in me before I even knew how to believe in myself. I am incredibly grateful for this program that gave me not just a great education, but friendships that feel like family and experiences I'll never forget. McKenna Buck, pinned by her grandma, Betsy Buck. I would like to thank my grandma for pinning me today and her continuous support. Thank you to my mom and dad for giving me the heart and soul to become a nurse, and to my family for always believing in me. Thank you to my boyfriend, Jake, for your love and encouragement. And thank you to the friends I have made for being here through the crammed study sessions, late night freakouts, and exam anxieties. We did it. Lindy Burdett, pinned by her father, Richard Burdett. Thank you to my wonderful family for all the love and support. I'm especially grateful for my dad. Your support talks about the future of my little family, and your belief in me kept me going. I'm forever thankful for you and the push you have always given me. We did it, Dad. Jacqueline Capehart, pinned by her mom, Tiffany Capehart, and her son, Keaton. A thank you to my family for their love and support throughout this journey. Your encouragement pushed me to believe in myself. A special thank you to my mom. Your guidance helped me navigate every challenge I encountered. And to my son, your presence gave me motivation on the hardest days. Maggie Karna, pinned by her fiance, Kaysen Seacrest. I first want to thank my fiance, Kaysen, who has been my best friend, biggest fan, and ultimate support system throughout this journey. He is the one who keeps me going, even when it feels impossible. I know that I would not be the person and nurse that I'm going to be without him by my side. I also want to express my gratitude to the amazing faculty, as well as to my family and friends. Without you, this would not be possible. I wish each of you the very best on your journeys as we take on the obstacles ahead. Chastity Clark, pinned by her daughter, Bree Clark. I want to give all glory and honor to God. I want to thank my family, classmates, professors, and clinical instructors for their patience, encouragement, precious time, and belief in me. I am beyond blessed and grateful for every person who has been a part of this lifelong dream. Brandy Cochran, pinned by her daughter, Anala, and son, Bo. I want to give my deepest thanks to my incredible family and friends. Mom and Dad, thank you for going above and beyond in every possible way to help me through this journey. To my aunt, uncle, grandma, Cheryl, and Bill for the countless efforts and encouragement. Cody, thank you for your patience, unconditional love, amazing cooking, and let's be honest, free professional lawn service. And to my children, you are the reason I started and the reason I never gave up, even when I wanted to hide under a blanket and drop out. I couldn't have done it without all of your love and support. Paige Coleman, pinned by her husband, Trace Coleman, and son, Briggs. Thank you to my family and friends for your constant support. A special thanks to my husband for believing in me, supporting our family, and for caring for our son while I was in school. And to my son, Briggs, thank you for giving me purpose and strength to keep going. Jen Decker, pinned by her daughter, Sheridan Campbell. I would like to thank my fiance, David, and my family for all their support during this journey. I know I would not have been the easiest to get along with during this journey. I also want to give a huge shout out to my awesome professors. You know who you are, LOL. You've seen the potential in me and kept encouraging me to stay with it and would not let me give up when I wanted to. And for all, I am so grateful to you. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all my supporters, including my awesome friends, Carrie, Lacey, Maggie, and Avery that stood by me through this journey the whole time, and not just a little bit. We faced the pressure, sleepless nights, well, pretty much no life, but hey, we made it, and you guys rock. Avery DeMarco, pinned by her grandparents, Jolene and Rob. Thank you to everyone who supported me through nursing school. To my mom, grandparents, family, and friends, your encouragement kept me going. To my classmates, I'm grateful for the teamwork, late nights, and everything we pushed through together. And to the OUZ faculty, thank you for the knowledge and guidance that helped make this possible. I'm proud of what we've accomplished and looking forward to what's next. It's been a challenging and rewarding journey, and I'm glad we shared it. Selena Duran, pinned by her sister, Rochelle Scott, and her daughter, Magnolia. Thank you to my amazing family, friends, and professors. Your love, support, and constant encouragement means so much, and I'm deeply grateful for everything you have done to help me through this journey. To all my angels in heaven, thank you for always watching over me. We did it. Bella Eubanks, pinned by her mother, Jennifer Eubanks, and father, Scott Eubanks. I would like to start by thanking my family, most importantly, my parents, for their continuous support through all my life endeavors and school career. I am filled with gratitude for my time spent in the nursing program and all the amazing lifelong friends I have made along this challenging yet rewarding journey. In closing, I would like to say a special thank you to all the staff at OUZ for their hours of support and their commitment to have my best interests at heart and continuing to push me every step of the way. Thank you from your soon-to-be RN. Margaret Gall, pinned by her mother, Adele Gall. First and foremost, I want to thank my incredible mom for being my biggest supporter through this journey. Your love, strength, and sacrifices mean everything to me. Although my dad is no longer with us, I carry his memory with me and know he would be so proud today. I'm also so grateful to my uncles, my aunt, and to Adam for stepping up and always being there for me. To my friends and classmates, we did it. Every late night tear and moment of doubt brought us here. I'm beyond proud of us all and excited for the future we've worked so hard for. Deja Goins, pinned by her sister, Abby. I would like to thank my family, friends, boyfriend, and my guardian angel for their unwavering support and guidance during this journey. I'm so proud of all of my classmates. With dedication and God's grace, we made it. Let's celebrate. Cheryl Howard, pinned by her fiance, Ernest White. I would like to thank my prayer partner and encourager, Ernest, my children, my granddaughter, Reagan, my mother, my friends, family, and all those who have encouraged me and supported me through this journey. I would like to mention my father and paternal grandmother for motivating me to become a better nurse and advocate in nursing by advancing my education and career. I would like to thank my fellow RN classmates for being strong and powerful in this nursing profession. Strive to be great for yourself and your patients. Be accountable. Learn new things. Be ethical and safe. I would like to thank Deborah for being my person at OUZ, my sister from another mother. I want to thank the nursing professors for challenging me to be great. Leslie, you have been a force like no other in the rock behind this outfit at OUZ, and I want to say thank you for all you do. Tracy, thank you for being kind and available for me to make up our exams.
Thank you.
Alicia Johnson, pinned by her husband, Matt Johnson. Matthew, thank you for being my calm in the chaos, for holding me through the tears and reminding me who I am when I forgot. This pin may be on my uniform, but this victory belongs to both of us. Kelsey Cobb, pinned by her father, Ron Woosley, and her son, Cameron. Dad, thank you for being my anchor through it all. Cameron, I'm so proud to share this moment with you. To my husband and our 6 amazing kids, Thank you for surviving nursing school with me. You endured late dinners, laundry piles, and exam-induced mood swings. This victory is ours. Leah King, pinned by her mom, Yvonne King, and her dad, Raymond King. I would like to say thank you to my incredible family and friends for being my foundation. Your endless love, support, encouragement, and patience carried me through every challenge of nursing school. I couldn't have done it without you, and I am forever grateful for your presence throughout this journey. Carrie Kuhar, pinned by her daughter, Lainey Tucker, and her parents, Jeff and Cookie Kuhar. Thank you to my village. Dad, the official tiny human and pup wrangler. My sisters, AKA Emotional Support Squad. Mom, my job plug. Tiny human whisperer and life crisis hotline. And to my reason, my daughter, Lainey. I couldn't have survived nursing school or any of my many meltdowns without you. You all deserve a medal, or at least hazard pay, for surviving me in my nursing school era. We have one student who could not be here today, but I would like to recognize one of our nursing students, which would be Alexis Key. And now we will move on to Blake Lawrence, pinned by Aaron Lawrence, his father, and Allie Lawrence's mom. Thank you, staff, for all the investment you have put into us. One of my favorite verses is, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is perfected in weakness." Nursing makes you feel weak and challenges you in so many ways. We had to rely on each other, our teachers, our family, and our faith. Thank you. You made us better because of it. Natalie May, pinned by her grandmother, Jane, and father, Chris. I want to thank both of my parents for being such great role models in life and always supporting my dreams. I also would like to thank my family and friends for the endless support throughout this journey. I truly couldn't have done it without them. Hope Mazar, pinned by Mom Jacqueline Mazar. Behind this walk were mental breakdowns, bad coffee, ugly cries, and strong determination. Mom kept me going, Dad kept the dogs alive, my sister hyped me up, and my boyfriend kept me fed and functional. God, my therapist. We talked several times a day. I became stronger, wiser, and ready for what's next. I survived and somehow didn't lose all my hair. Kaylee Miller, pinned by her husband, Zachary, son Braxton, and daughter Mabel. Thank you to my incredible husband, children, and family. Your love and support made this moment possible. I share this achievement with you all as we look forward to the next chapter with hope, gratitude, and excitement for what is to come. Aaliyah Nottingham, pinned by her mother, Brittany Duncan. Endless thanks to my mom, family, friends, professors, and everyone who stood by me throughout this program. Your love, support, prayers, and God's grace carried me through every hard moment. I'm so proud of my classmates. I can't wait to see what the next chapter brings for us all. We made it. Stacy Paisley, pinned by her husband, Tim Paisley. I want to thank my family for their endless support. To my husband and kids, thank you for putting up with me this last year. You all helped to push me to be my best and encourage me to keep going. For my mom, who always listened to my anxieties, stress-filled thoughts, and never let me forget why. To my nursing school ladies, I don't think I would have made it through this crazy journey without you. We pushed each other to keep going and never let each other forget that we are not going to let this break us. I am ready to start this next adventure in my life. Thank you for celebrating it with me. Josie Purpura, pinned by her boyfriend, Joshua Bolliard. I am deeply grateful for Josh, my family, and my friends for their unwavering support and encouragement throughout my academic journey. Your belief in me has been my greatest motivation. Thank you for standing by me every step of the way. Amanda Radin, pinned by her kids, Benjamin and Jacob. I would like to thank my kids, Benjamin and Jacob, for putting up with me, always doing homework and studying. We made it, dudes. My husband, Mark, for holding down the fort. My parents for helping me when we needed kid pickups or a place to study. And I'd like to thank my boss, Angie, and the Reynoldsburg team for being so flexible and cheering me on when I was over it. And to my friends in class, we did it. Terry Rayburn, pinned by her fiance, Cody, and her son, Bryson. To my family, Mom, Cody, and Bryson have been my village. Without them, this never would have been possible. I'm forever grateful for their unconditional love and unwavering support. To my dad in heaven, I love you and thank you for always being my rock and my best friend.
One more? One more?
Braden Rice, pinned by his mom, Amy Rice, and dad, Chris Rice. I want to thank the both of you for the love and support you showed me during this program. Without the two, God knows where I would be. With that being said, now it's time to celebrate this milestone. Mom and Dad, we made it. Leah Russin, pinned by her dad, Matt, and stepdad, Seth. Thank you to my amazing family for your constant love, support, and encouragement. Your strength and belief in me kept me going through every challenge. I'm so grateful to have you by my side. I love you all more than words can say.
On each side?
Crystal Scheffler, pinned by her husband, Ethan Scheffler. I would like to thank my husband, Ethan, for his support and encouragement throughout the past 2 years, as well as the rest of my family. Thank you to the friends I have made through nursing school, whose friendship is unlike any other, and to the OUZ nursing staff and faculty that made this journey possible. I am excited to start my career and use my skills and compassion to care for people and show God's love and mercy. Nicole Schooley, pinned by her mother, Cheryl Schooley. I would like to thank my family, boyfriend, and friends for such support and understanding throughout my journey in nursing school. I'm also so proud of my classmates for their unwavering commitment to one another and carrying each other to the finish line. Guinevere Shepard, pinned by her father, James Shepard. I want to thank a lot of wonderful people in my life for this moment. To my family and friends for always being there for me. To my teachers for their devotion. And to my classmates for going through this journey with me and helping me when I needed it. Catherine Sigler, pinned by her sister, Erin Brown, RN. To my family and friends, thank you for lifting me through every late night and moment of doubt. Being pinned by my sister, who understands the journey I've been on, is a moment I will cherish. I look forward to growing into the kind of nurse who makes a difference every day. Sydney Stickham, pinned by her mother, Laura Tower. Thank you to my family and friends for the support and encouragement throughout this journey. Thank you to Chase for the constant motivation when I needed it the most. And a special thank you to my parents. I would not be here today without them. Haley Waters, pinned by her mother, Jody Waters. Thank you to all of my friends and family for every call, text, prayer, and encouraging word throughout this journey. Your love and support have meant the world to me, and I'm truly grateful to have so many incredible people by my side. A special thank you to my mom. None of this would have been possible without you. You stood by me through the highs and lows, and I'm so thankful you're here to share this moment with me. Courtney Wills, pinned by her husband, Wyatt Wills. I would like to thank my husband for all the support and sacrifices he has given me these past 2 years. I would also like to thank my 4 amazing kids for the love and support they have given me as well. Last but not least, I would like to thank the OUZ nursing faculty members for their continued support and willingness to help get us through these last couple years. Mary Jane Williams, pinned by her mother, Phyllis. Mom, having you pin me today means more than I can put into words. You're one of my biggest supporters, my calm during the chaotic moments, and my inspiration to keep going. I would like to thank my boyfriend Thomas for his support and patience. Also my grandma for believing in me as well as supporting me. There were times I doubted myself, but you never did. You reminded me of my purpose, my strength, and the importance of compassion. Thank you for believing in me, standing by me, and helping shape the nurse I'm becoming. I'm so proud to be your daughter. Lacey Wilson, pinned by her husband John Wilson and sister Larissa Polton O'Brien. The journey was long, but I was never alone. Thank you to my family and friends who walked beside me from LPN in 2007 to RN and 2025, and every accomplishment in between. Thank you, professors, and best of luck, classmates. On to the next adventure. McKenna Zufall, pinned by her mother, Tony Zufall. I'm deeply grateful to my parents, family, friends, and classmates for their unwavering support throughout this journey. Thank you for believing in me, encouraging me, and standing by me. Most of all, I thank God for his guidance and strength. This is a shared victory with you all. On behalf of this class of students who have just accomplished great things and are ready to, their journey hasn't ended because they're ready to begin their tests for their NCLEX. So they've got a little bit more way to go, but congratulations. I would like us all to congratulate them. I am going to pass the mic on to our Associate Director of Nursing, Pamela Sealover.
It's quite a group. So we talked a little bit about our SNAS Association, Student Nurses Association of Zanesville. And we've had, I think all of the students have worked hard, but we've had a few students who have really been leaders for the class and for our program, and I'd like to recognize those students now. First, we'll see if I have them in order. Of course not. I want to first call up Carrie Kuhar, and I want to really thank her as the Vice President of SNAS. Carrie, you want to meet me out here in front and give a picture? The next award is going to the president of our SNAS Association, Crystal Scheffler. Crystal? The next award is going to go to Deborah Blackburn. She has been our LPN representative for our SNAS. Deborah? I would next like to give a leadership award to Bella Eubanks, our SNAS treasurer. Bella? My last leadership award is going to go to Nicole Schooley. She's our SNAS secretary. Nicole? Nursing school, it takes a lot. And for those people who give even over and above to provide leadership to our, not just the SNAS Association, but also to our program, they really need to be commended because they've really gone above and beyond. So thank you all. And then we're gonna, I want to conclude by asking Crystal to come back up and conclude with a pledge, a little different than the one we did before.
Graduating class of 2025, former and current nurses, would you all please stand and join me in reciting the nursing pledge, which can be found on page 4 of the program. I solemnly pledge myself to the service of humanity and will endeavor to practice my profession with conscience and with dignity. I will maintain by all the means in my power the honor and noble tradition of my profession. The total health of my patients will be my first consideration. I will hold in confidence all personal matters coming to my knowledge. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
That concludes our pinning program. I want to have one last applaud for such a great class, and really we're sending them off to a nursing profession, and we just want to say good luck. And let us know where you're going and what you're doing. We love to keep in touch with you. So one more round of applause. As we exit today, I would like to have our graduates to stand. And we're going to leave the room where the people on the podium are going to go first, and then the nursing faculty, and then the students will follow behind. If the family could stay in the room till we get them out in the hall, and then you can visit. So we'll go ahead and start. We'll go this way. Yeah, why don't you guys just go ahead and go out.